Hello everyone. Today we are going to start new lesson explorations and arrival of the European in the East. In this chapter we are going to learn about the explorations. Okay, so we'll see what is exploration. These explorations refer to the act searching for the purpose of discovering countries. An exploration defined as a discovering of unknown countries by the European by way of following new sea routes. In this chapter, you are going to focus on the reason that led the Europeans to carry out explorations and their major explorations, the person who led those explorations, and the arrival of European in the East. Okay, we'll see the background of the explorations. You know, children, before starting exploration that took place toward the end of the 15th century, the Europeans did not know about many parts of the world and countries in them except for Europe and a small part of North Africa and Asia. They had a limited knowledge about that also they gained from the traders like Marco Polo. And also, before exploration began, most of the world trade was limited to areas around the Mediterranean. So, commercial cities such as the Geneva, Alexandria, and Venice, which were located around the Mediterranean, and Constantinople, located close to the Black Sea, and had flourished because of trade. So we'll see what was the immediate cause of explorations. You know, children, invasions Constantinople by Turks and the blocking of the traditional routes of the Europeans, it was the immediate cause of the explorations. And we'll see just about the Constantinople. You know, children, Constantinople, it was a main commercial center. At the beginning, Europeans traders brought the goods that were transported to Europe through the trade routes, and this city was conquered by Muslim Turks in 1453 period. So we'll see there were three main routes along which trade relationships were maintained between Asia and Europe during this period. These are the three sea routes. First route was Silk Route. You know that route from the city of Constantinople to China through the Persia and Central Asia. And second route arriving to Misr. Okay, Misr means present it's called as Egypt. Arriving to Misr from Constantinople through the Mediterranean and reaching the Indian Ocean sailing through the Red Sea, and also reaching the western coast of India from Constantinople through the Persian Gulf. Okay, so these are the reasons for the search new routes for trading. You know, children, new knowledge in Europe that helped explorations. And the theory that the world is circular proved the navigators that they can return to the starting place after sailing round the world. Okay, you know, children, the during the Renaissance period, the many people they invented, the mathematician and astronomers such as Nicholas Copernicus proved that the earth is a spherical, and Ptolemy's map of the world helped to expand the knowledge that people possess about the position of the world. And also use of the compass and the measuring of the angle, that is another another things to help the explorers to carry out their uh, explorations. And also the knowledge gained during the Renaissance era enabled to explorers to build the huge ships that had the capacity of sailing in the high seas. These are the reasons. And the patronage extended by kings of nation state for explorations and colonies of the European nations provided the wealth that helped in the developing economic of these nation state. Also, the Portugal, Spain, and England are the example for the countries which gave the patronage for the explorations. The uh, the individuals, okay, they did not have the capacity to spend the money that was required for the exploration. Therefore only the national government in Europe, they gave a patronage for the explorations, and it resulted in the progress of such activities. And development in science provide the knowledge required for undertake the exploration by novel, personal. Also the religious intention of Europe, that was a main reason, right? So we want, that is a significant reason. We can consider that the European expected through the explorations to gain for themselves the trade dominance that the Muslim had already established in Asia, and also to spread the Christianity in countries that they newly discovered. Vasco da Gama, when he arrived to India, he said, "We have come here in search of Christians and the spices." Okay, that means the economic and religious intention that European had in the carrying out the explorations are evident from this statement, this Vasco da Gama statement. Okay, children, will move the leading countries that were involved in explorations. Okay, the Portugal, Spain, England, France, and Holland. Okay, Portugal. Children, in the Portugal, the Henry the Navigator, who was a Portuguese, he started the school of oceanic navigation in the 15th century, and he trained the people in navigations. At that school, children, people were trained in subjects such as navigation, ships building, studying maps, and astronomy. Okay, so then in this chapter in the Portugal, they gave a sponsor to this exploration, so that Bartholomew Dias and Vasco da Gama, these are the explorers. They discovered and some countries and explored the parts of the world. Among them, this Bartholomew Dias, he is sailing up the cape in the southern end of Africa and naming it as Cape of Storms. That after that, it was renaming of the Cape of Storm as a Cape of Good Hope by the King of Portugal. And second person, he was a Vasco da Gama. He's sailing further along the routes taken by Bartholomew and landing on India. So when he landed in the India, he just stated, "We have come here in search of Christians and the spices." Okay, so the next one, Spain, very important country. The Spain, Christopher Columbus. He is sailing to the west of Atlantic Ocean and landing on the Caribbean island, and his exploration helped to discover the route of America. And also Amerigo Vespucci, he followed the routes that Columbus had taken and discovered the America. And the Ferdinand Magellan, he's sailing around the world for the first time, landing on the Philippines. And this voyages prove that fact that the earth is spherical. Okay, so and Fernando the Cortes, he was in he found the Mexico, and Francisco Pizarro, he discovered Peru, and the England, the Cabot brothers, they've discovered the coastal area of Canada, and France, Jacques Cartier, he discovered the St. Lawrence area in North America. And Holland Henry Hudson, he discovered area around the Hudson River and Hudson's Bay in the North America. So these are the things you want to know about these explorations. In our next video, we will learn about the arrival of Europeans in Asia. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.